So I'm going thrifting with my mom today. She's meeting me up here. We did go, I want to say last month, but this month we want to get like warmer things because the warmer months are coming up. So I know for myself, I'm going in there with intention this time. I'm not just like, well, I'm going to browse, but I'm going in with intention. I know I want another bag because I got a really nice 9 West bag that I carry all the time. I absolutely love it. I don't know if you can see it, but I got this one, so I want to see if I can find another good bag. I want to look at some shoes, and I want to look at some like just regular pants, like slacks and like some cute tops. So I don't know, I'm pretty much looking for everything apparently. And then I know my mom's looking for a few things too. She wants to get some button down stuff that she can wear for the warmer months as well. So I'm excited to see what we're gonna find today. I hope that it's got some good shit in there. It has been a little bit since we've been there, so I hope like stuff has been recycled out and everything like that. So I'm gonna take you guys along with us and we'll see what we find. Hello you guys, welcome back to channel Claire. So I am off the hills of watching the Real Housewives of Potomac part 3 season finale reunion. Me and my mother were screaming at the goddamn TV, like unbelievable. We've also been sipping on the same drink since 4 o'clock. This is the strongest drink I feel like I've had in forever. This is supposed to be a hurricane. After we went thrifting, which is all the shit that I have right here, which I will share with you guys. After we went thrifting, we went to this place called Po' Boy Gems, and like they're like this New Orleans joint, whatever. But the drink is so strong. It's so strong. We were sitting there waiting for our food, sipping on this, and was feeling it. And then we came home, put it in the fridge so that we could have it for the Real Housewives, and we still haven't finished it. Literally have had this drink since 4. Look at my eyes. But anyway, the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion was, I said it in my last video and I'm gonna say it now. I cannot stand Giselle. I cannot stand Robin. That's never going to change. It's really, truly not. These women, they're just not fair in any level. They want to play the victim. They want to play clueless. They want to act like they don't know what's going on. Watching Robin's little segment with Andy after the reunion when he was talking to her for the Watch What Happens Live, and her literally sitting up there defending and telling the story that her man told her about why he paid for another woman's hotel room but didn't do anything for her. She's up on national TV telling this story. I would be goddamned if I am going to get up on TV and tell that fucking story looking dumb as hell. No, you're going to get your ass up on TV and explain to them via your mouth what it is that you did. Why would I come on and tell a stupid ass story about you meeting a woman and somehow DMing her because you were bored, and somehow she got to Baltimore and somehow he needed to pay for her hotel room, and you think that that's okay? Yet the whole time throughout the reunion, you wanted to make it seem like, oh, can we make it clear that it's not okay for a married man to be in another room with a woman? But that's literally what your husband is doing. It's literally what, like, he's never there for you. Every time the husbands come out, who never has a husband behind them? Giselle never has a husband behind her, and Robin never has a husband behind her. It's always like, oh, he's working. I understand he's a coach, but like, you can't take off ever. Wendy's husband is a lawyer. Okay, I'm sure he has a lot of fucking work to do, but your man can never show up. Yes, he doesn't want to have anything to do with it because he consistently gets called out for his bullshit. And it's quite clear that this whole relationship is an arrangement, because the fact that she said on national TV, if you guys remember, before in the season, I think she went to the lawyers, right? And she was asking about putting an infidelity clause within their prenup, her and Juan, right? So she makes a big point of having that as her storyline. And then Andy asked her on the reunion, is that clause in your prenup, the infidelity clause in your prenup? And she says no. Why is the infidelity clause not in the prenup with a man who has known to be a cheater? You divorced because of cheating. He cheated on you. Well, you know what? I have come to terms, like, people really have their own perspectives and, ideas of what cheating is within their relationship. So maybe going and paying for another woman's hotel room is not cheating for Robin. But for most people, it's fucking cheating. So you're engaged, and within that moment, you guys, I mean, like, even the fact that she was saying that she was depressed and everything during COVID, he would say that she wouldn't get out of the bed till like midday. And so the whole time he's going and buying other women's hotel rooms. And that's okay. There's something going on, like, there's an arrangement going on there. Completely. So this man is a known cheater. He cheated on you in the marriage prior. You now are engaged, and he cheats on you and everybody else's standard of cheating during the engagement, yet you get married without the infidelity clause, and then say you don't get the infidelity clause because you may be setting your own self up to cheat. So she's saying, oh, I didn't want to put the infidelity clause in there because I may be setting my own self up. Like, she has aspirations of cheating in the future of her marriage, and that could be a possibility. So then she would be screwed herself. Girl, bye. Nobody believes that. She's literally only been with one. She's literally only been with one. And maybe in that mind frame, like, you do get stuck in, like, a situation. Like, I very much understand that, but, like, this is a tad too much. And I think it, like, pisses me off because this man, Juan, like, just doesn't give a fuck. And he has her just spouting this absolute fucking nonsense to the world and the masses and the public, the Bravo-verse of us all watching this reality TV and wanting our tea. And we're like, what the fuck are you doing? This makes no sense. This man is literally... It's probably an arrangement. It's probably an arrangement. And Giselle wanting to sit up there and still act like she's a victim because she was in a hotel room with a married man. So I was talking to my mom about this. I was like, okay, so essentially what Giselle says that Chris did to her was that he made her feel uncomfortable because they were in the same room together, and she didn't want anybody else thinking that there was any shit going on or any rumors, because you know how people are. So in my head, I'm like, so does that mean I should feel uncomfortable, like, at work? Majority of the men are married. Should I not feel uncomfortable being in a room with them simply because they're married? Like, I know every situation is nuanced and everything like that, but, like, he didn't touch her. He didn't say anything, off-putting. None of that. She said that herself. It was simply the fact that they were in a room alone together, and he is married and she is not. And she felt uncomfortable, and because of that, he did something to her, and she felt that he should apologize to her for that. Negating the fact that she called him a sneaky link, negating the fact that she put extra sauce on, talking about he was trying to check and see if she was with it, essentially cheating with her on her castmate. Her castmate, like, literally, her castmate is his wife. Why are you making this statements? And so then, especially Candace's blow up of calling her a gutter ass bitch or whatever the fuck she called, and her going in, I could see the anger behind it. And, like, I understand, like, we just came off the backs of a colorism conversation, and I get that, and her saying that, bringing up Giselle's lighter skin tone and acting as a victim and having that privilege to be more believed versus a darker skinned person. I think that the way that she said it was very off-putting, and, like she said, inflammatory, but the message behind it and the fucking context and what this woman Giselle did to her and her husband and her family, it was well deserved, and it was quite honestly the truth, because at no point did Giselle back up over the fact that she felt like she was a victim simply because she was in a hotel room with a married man. He did nothing to her. She even said it out of her mouth. He did nothing to her. So I had to get out of my system, because I'm just like, these women are so fucking irritating. I'm glad that the season is done. I won't have to watch it anymore. I don't want to I don't want Giselle on the season anymore. I don't want Robin on the season anymore, but I know that they're coming back because now Robin has a storyline. And everybody's going to want to know what happened with Juan and this, that, and the other. What storyline Giselle is going to have, who knows, because every year she doesn't have a storyline and yet she manages to still be on the cast. So she'll still be around to do her messy shit that she does, but like, I'm just so glad this season is over because the gaslighting and delusion from Giselle and Robin and them trying to like make certain situations okay with themselves, but it's not okay for anybody else. It's hella frustrating, and I do apologize if you have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Real Housewives of Potomac because that came on tonight, but I just have to get that out of my system. So moving on, now that I got that out of my system, I did watch the Chris Rock special, and I just wasn't impressed. I really wasn't. I didn't laugh not one time. I didn't crack a smile. I didn't this, that, and the other. The main points that he talked about were his child, his daughter with whom he, who is rich, and he was dogging her about being rich, which she is only rich because you're her father and you afford her these things, and about how he demanded she be kicked out of school to show her a lesson. He talked about the Kardashians and how, you know, Kris Jenner is somebody who accepts everybody into their family. It doesn't matter if you're a bipolar rapper, it doesn't matter if you're a crackhead basketball player, it doesn't matter if you're transgender, like saying that she accepts everybody, like this, that, and blah, 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 whatever. He talked about Meghan Markle and how she likes to be a victim, and how the royal family, like she shouldn't have said that the royal family was racist because everybody wanted to know what the skin tone of the baby was going to be, essentially, which we can have that conversation and say that, you know, it is something that people wonder just in general when you marry and intermixed and everything. That question does come up out of curiosity. It does not have to be rooted in racism. So he was saying that, oh, Meghan wants to get on Oprah and claim that, you know, the royal family is racist because they asked about the skin tone of her baby. But then he goes into like calling them the original OG racists, you know, that whole thing. Then he talked about, of course, slapping Will Smith and Jada and that whole ordeal, and he got to call him a bitch 50 million times. He got to call him a motherfucker 50 million times. He got to basically say, oh, he hit me because I'm the little man. But as I'm listening to Chris Rock, I'm like, he's saying that like the slap that happened with him made Will a bitch. But the fact, like, he was emasculating himself by claiming he was the little guy, by like making references like in animation that like he played a zebra and Will Smith played a shark, that like all the movies Will Smith is in, he has his shirt off, but you're never going to catch him in a movie with his shirt off, like really creating himself as this victim or smaller person, but then again saying, oh, I'm never going to say I'm a victim, I'm never going to do this, that, and other. So it's kind of contradictory there, because it's like, do you want to be a victim? Because you're saying all these things about like how you're so much smaller and more insignificant and not, you know, weaker than Will Smith, but then you're saying, oh, I'm never going to call myself a victim. So I was kind of confused with that. He was also talking about the fact of like Jada started it. He wasn't picking on her. She started it because she was telling people not to go to the Oscars because Will Smith didn't get nominated for Concussion, a movie which I still haven't seen. Apparently it was really good, but like I literally haven't seen it. There's so many movies I haven't seen. But she was telling people, you know, not to go to the Oscars because of that, and he was like, no, I'm gonna fucking go. And because, well, apparently he was like, you weren't even invited or something like that, so like she felt the type of way. And so she started it, and so he just hit back with his comments about her alopecia and shit on an award show in front of everybody. Now, I'm not saying like, I absolutely don't condone hitting anybody. I do not condone that shit at all, but like I think that a word that I've really learned, a new word that I've learned is nuanced. I think the situation is nuanced because we know, and I don't want to get backlash because violence is not the answer. It is not okay. I don't condone what he did. But at the end of the day, I do feel like throughout Will Smith's career, he has shown that he is not that person. Like, he's not that person. He's had like a great career, very respected. Many, like, his fucking repertoire of movies, like his catalog is insane. Like, he's just not that guy. Something obviously was not right up here, and he fucking snapped. I'm not saying it's right, but I am saying that we're human, and unfortunately Chris Rock got the backlash of that, and I don't think it's right. But also it's like, damn, should this man's whole career be ruined because of a moment in time which is completely abnormal from his typical, you know, baseline of how he is? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I just don't think that this whole Chris Rock special was that entertaining. The only reason why people fucking watched this was because they wanted to hear what the fuck Chris Rock was going to say about Will Smith. And now here we are a year later. The Oscars is, I guess, next week, so the timing's perfect. But I just wasn't entertained, and I like comedy. Like, I like watching, you know, Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, Bernie Mac, Eddie Murphy, like, all of them guys. Like, I like comedy, but I just wasn't impressed by this special. And I'm just like, okay, so you've done that now. You've had a hot ticket for what, a year now since this has happened. You've had a good talking point since this has happened. What are you going to do next? Similar to like Meghan and Harry. You've told all this, you said the story, you've done the interview, you've done the book. Okay, so what's the fuck next? Apparently Harry was doing a mental health seminar live with some doctor this past weekend in conjunction with like selling his book. I believe it was like $40 or something like that. And as I was scrolling, I was just seeing that like people were pretty much saying that the doctor diagnosed him with like ADHD and panic disorder and like all these other things on live or some bullshit like that. And I'm like, is this the route we're going to go? So now that we've talked about everything else with Meghan and Harry and this and the other, they're gonna go the mental health route. Maybe that's what they're gonna, because what are you gonna do next? What are you gonna do next? I did see an article that they were invited to the coronation, but then I didn't see any other articles really confirming that. It was like a Harper's Bazaar article. And at the moment I didn't take the time to read it, but maybe I'll look it up now. Hold on. I was just on my Twitter pulling this up, and I see, because I did tweet how I wasn't impressed about the Chris Rock special, and Akshita responded back saying why. I thought it was hilarious, and that's absolutely okay. People have difference in humor and everything like that. I just really wasn't feeling it. Like, I just felt like he was talking a lot down about women, about how, you know, the older women, they don't have shit to offer, like it's boring, they don't have money to offer, their houses are broke down. Like, I understand it's jokes, this, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. But like, it just didn't vibe with me. Maybe I wasn't in the right headspace, I don't know, but it didn't vibe with me. It didn't make me laugh. The situation with Will Smith at the end where he did the mic drop thing, I was like, okay, like, it just, that's just how I feel about it. So if you thought it was hilarious, like, I'm happy that you enjoyed it and everything, but I definitely think the humor of different, like, the humor, people have different humors and everything like that, and it didn't resonate with me, and I feel like, I don't know, like, I can't think of a joke off my head that like really can stick with me, and that's something that can like be long lasting or whatever. I wasn't impressed. So I'm sorry. Someone said you never know with comics. Yeah. So let me find the article. Let me go back. I got distracted. Let me find the article. We did get a new picture of Elaine. Apparently, Elaine from the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. She's been MIA for a long while, which I'm sure that she is grateful for. But apparently they have like this gala, which is like a lawyer's prom in Fairfax County, and she was there speaking. And apparently she spoke about the hate calls, threats, and harassments she and her staff endured while representing Amber Heard through the Johnny Depp trial. So she's like up here at this speaking event. This is so ghetto with my big ass computer, but that's Elaine. Elaine! So that's what she's doing with herself, if anybody wondered. But the literally the only reason why you were getting hate calls and everything like that, and I yet again don't agree in spreading hate, but apparently a lot of people have time on their fucking hands to do that. But the reason why that was happening was because you had a client who was bull-faced fucking lying. And it was proved, and you had nothing to show. You got up there and lied and perjured yourself and allowed your client to perjure herself over and over and over and over again, still perjuring herself. That is why, you know, people tend to be upset when you try to align yourself with a group of people who have endured and actually suffered shit, and then trying to have an outlier person with whom has experienced nothing of the sort and who is actually the person who has put said abuse on another person, trying to infiltrate that group. People are going to be upset about that. So Elaine, that's why. So like, they're still not getting it after all of this time. They're still not getting it. But hold on, where is the, let me find it. Hold on. Oh, okay. And then we did also, because I'm looking at my likes now. So Lily Rose Depp, I don't know if you guys remember, back with the trial, there was the whole issue with Io Tillett and Lily Rose Depp because of reasons like with her sexuality and talking about it, and she wasn't ready. Well, we know that her and her dad are close, like he knows about her sexuality and everything like that, but she is dating a woman, and it looks like here, it says here, Lily Rose with her new girlfriend Danny Moon last night, so happy, and there's like pics of them. I'm sorry, this is about to be so ghetto. Hold on. Those are the pics. They're kissing, and there's them here. So Lily Rose is living her best life. She's about to have her new show, The Idol, coming out. She's not giving a fuck what Rolling Stone has to say about her because they couldn't take down her daddy. Live your best life, girl. Fuck them and do you. I still have not found this article. Is it that far down? Because apparently they're saying that they were invited to the coronation, and I'm like, I cannot see that verified anywhere else. And I do see that Johnny is in the UK buying antiques for apparently a home that he's bought out there. He brought some guitars and some other antique pieces and like this jug looking thing. So he's out there doing his shopping. His daughter is out there living her best life. They have won. Yeah, then you have people on Amber's team like Elaine at a fucking prom lawyer ball. Someone said with half off Mardi Gras decorations because they had like the purple, yellow balloons and shit. Sitting up there talking about why she was getting death threats and hate phone calls because she decided to represent a literal nutcase. So see what happens when you're on the right side of shit. You could be in the UK, in Europe, buying an estate and furnishing it with antiques. Instead, you're in a fucking gymnasium at a lawyer ball. Let me stop. Let me fucking stop. But he looks great, and I'm sure that those people had a lovely time shopping with Johnny in an antique shop. You know how crazy? He spent 4 hours in this antique shop just like moseying. Like, I could. It's just not fair, the life some people get to live, man. Okay, here it is, finally. So this is a Harper's Bazaar article. It was put up like 13 hours ago. And it says, King Charles officially invites Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan to his coronation. So like I click it. A spokesperson for the Sussexes says an immediate decision about the couple's attendance will not be disclosed just yet. So if they have a decision, that means that they must have been invited to have a decision. You can't have a decision if you're going to go to something or not if you weren't even invited. So I guess that's where it's coming from. But a spokesperson for the Sussexes said that. It's not like a statement. And I haven't seen any other article or news publication saying that they have actually been invited. So I'm gonna hold off on believing that for now, but we're gonna keep up on that because the clock is a fucking ticking. Like, we're going into what, the second week of March. Coronation is May. The clock is a ticking. What is the royal family going to do? What is Meghan Markle and Harry going to do? Are they going to take a little jaunt across the pond to go over to Frogmore Cottage to go grab the rest of their belongings because they've been evicted? You know, that would be a perfect trip. I'll be like, okay, I'll stay away, but I'm going to go make a quick pit stop real quick over at the cottage and go pick up my shit. And we're going to make an event of it. Since I can't be here without supervision, I'm going to just pop up. I'm going to just pop up. I would be so petty if I were Meghan and Harry. Like, at this point, what else is there to lose? Apparently, he said in his little thing over the weekend that he's lost a lot. Yeah, you've lost a whole lot. Like, your family doesn't really want anything to do with you, and I think it's really sad. I think it's really sad, but I hope that they're happy, and it's going to be interesting to see where their journey is going from here. I did see an article, well, I saw some pictures that Tyler Perry popped off his private jet and was like going to go visit them. I don't know how true that is, but it's gonna be like, I'm gonna follow the Markles, and I keep calling them the Markles, but you know what I mean, Meghan and Harry. But segueing, before I get off of here, I did want to share my goodies that I got for my trip to the thrift store. Like, I got 3 bags, 7 tops, I think 3 pants, and 4 dresses. I kind of went crazy, and I got these earrings, and I got another pair of earrings, and I got a necklace. Hold on, let me get the necklace. So I got this necklace, and I looked it up. I took a picture of it, and then I looked it up via Google, and it was like pulling up like 1930s vintage enameled beaded necklace, and I just think it's beautiful. Look at the clasp. It's very old, and it kind of just comes apart like this, and then you snap it back in like that. I've never had a necklace with a clasp like that, but it's absolutely beautiful, and I hope you guys can see it. Every bead is like really designed, probably hand painted, who knows. Just really pretty. And then I got these earrings as well. Sterling silver little dangly earrings. I think are super cute. Okay, so now into the clothes. So bear with me because I got a lot, but like I was saying at the beginning of this video, I went shopping with intention. My mom got one thing. She got a button-down top, but that's what she was going there to go for. So the intention was there, and that's what she got. I was intending, if you remember back from my video, to get all these types of things, and I really went fucking ham. So let's start off. I got this cute little white Ralph Lauren polo. Very cute, can wear it to work. I love it. I kind of got it in like the smaller size, so it'll be like kind of cute and fitted. Love it. So I got that. Then I found this top, a t-shirt. It's like the moon and flowers. It's giving me like kind of hippie vibes, kind of vintage looking 70s. I don't know, but I like it. It's cute, and this is like tight fitting, snug, give me a little shape. Then I found this little top with like the cactus on it for the warmer months. And then I got another little polo. This one's Gap. And it's really comfy, and it's kind of short, so it's kind of like a cropped polo. It's cute, trust me. Then I got this other little blouse. I can wear this to work. little flowered blouse thing. Adorable. Very comfortable. And then I got this top. Can't wait to wear this. It's cute. And this stuff, like, the most expensive thing I got, I feel, was this necklace. This necklace was $20. So this was the most expensive thing I got. But yeah, I got this little shirt. It's freaking adorable on. And it's very soft. It's like that terry cloth feeling thing. Then I got this dress. Now I'm gonna have to retry this dress on because when I tried it on, I didn't realize it had a zipper. But it kind of has like this corset fitting in the back. And it's short little mini purple dress. It's kind of showing up pink on here. And it's purple, it's short, it's freaking adorable. If you just have like a day event, just pop this on with some sandals and you're ready. So I'm gonna have to try that on again now that I figured out where the zipper is. And what's crazy, I hear a lot about fast fashion and everything like that, but I swear to God, I saw this dress in Target for probably like $25. Within this year, I saw this dress at Target. It was at the thrift store for maybe $5. And if you visited Target, you probably have seen this dress. Just like that, fast fashion. In one day, out the next, but now it's in my closet because it's still cute. I got that. Got this sweatshirt that I actually, which is crazy because I also saw this on Amazon when I was doing some browsing. And where do I see it? In the thrift store. And this is within the year. So I completely now understand and believe everything about fast fashion. This, I believe, was like probably $25. I think I got it for like $6.99. It's like this zip up brown grunge jacket with like the angels. It's really cool. Love it. It's zip up hoodie. You can just rock it whenever. But I swear to God, I had this in my basket on Amazon. And now I have it. Maybe I'm manifesting shit now all of a sudden. I got these really cute cargos. The cargo pants. They're adorable. I tried it on with this and this top earlier, and it was a really cute fit, but they're like cargo pants. You get the point. But they're super cute and they're so comfortable and they're really soft. And I have to wash all this stuff. And then my dresses, you guys. Oh my God. Maybe I can make this. Can I turn this? Look at this. This is a dress. It's really tight and form-fitting, but I love the pattern and material. It fit really well. It's so cute. But I'm really excited about this. It's by this brand XOXO. Never heard of it, but freaking adorable. I wish I could show you guys more in a fuller set, but you get the point. Cute dress. What else? Then this one I absolutely love. My favorite color is black. Black and green and purple. Favorite colors. But you can't go wrong with a black dress. You can always need a black dress. Black is always going to look good. It's chic. It's slimming. It's all that. So I probably have 50 billion black dresses in my wardrobe. So this little black number, very cute. It has like the puffy sleeves, but then very streamlined. You got the pleating down here, kind of like an accordion. So cute one. So cute one. That I found, and I think that I've seen this dress online too. This Toby dress, another black dress. Adorable. This is actually the back of it, and this is the front. I've seen this online too, and it was in the thrift store for like $7, $8. Adorable. I'm like set. What else? I gotta turn this off because now I'm getting hot. Okay. I'm telling you, I got so many things. Okay. So then I also got this skirt, kind of like this A-line skirt, low rise. You can wear with t-shirts and sandals. Kind of very 2000s. And it has a slit right here, which I really like. So I got that. More fast fashion. These are Pretty Little Thing sweatpants. $7. How much would that have cost me on the site? At least $25. Fast fashion. Right at the thrift stop. And I got these pants. They were kind of cool and funky looking. They had this lined detail down the middle. Very cute. I like the brown color. It's different for me. I usually just go with like blue jeans, and these are kind of like a brownish color. So I like those. And then I got these khakis that I can just pop on and put a little t-shirt on with it and keep it going. So like, I am fucking set for a long minute. And I didn't even show you guys the bags. So I got this gray bag. Just a little pocketbook. Very cute. Then I got this one. Nice little leather bag, which I said I was looking for. I think that this is a Coach bag, but I can't, like, what does this C stand for? If that's familiar to anybody. It has like this lining. So that's cute. Then I got this weird, it's very strange, but I like the color and it's different. It's called like a travel-on bag, and it has all these compartments. Like you pull it up and it has a compartment up here. It has all these compartments and little pockets here. You can unzip it here and it enlarges the bag. There's like all these compartments in here. You can put your wallet and when your cards and shit right in there. Then even more compartments there. Then you turn around on the back and there's another compartment there. So like this is the ultimate travel tote, hence travel on. So I'm gonna clean these bags up and like get them fresh so I can start using them, because I think this is just like really interesting and dope. Like I haven't seen anything like this. So I am very happy with my purchases, beyond. And if you guys enjoyed this video, think about liking, think about subscribing, think about all that stuff. If not, I completely understand, but I'm gonna get off of here because I all of a sudden got super hot with all that moving around. Let me know what you think about Chris Rock. Were you entertained? Did it make you laugh? Did it not make you chuckle at all? I was just like, I don't know. And then I was seeing people say, you know, there's a difference in like humor between like the boomers and the Gen Z and the millennials and all that stuff. Like who fucking knows? But at the end of the day, people have different taste in humor, and that's perfectly okay. But I really want to know what you guys think. Again, think about liking, think about subscribing, and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.